very
Okay,
easy to
so while all of that was happening, there was an ambassador who was accredited to the United States from here, Christian Thompson. He's going to be the UK ambassador to the United States. But the United States also then agreed that an ambassador will be going out to South Africa in the name of Leo Bozell III. For those who don't know, Leo Bozell III in the 1980s actually supported apartheid. So you know what's coming.
Well,
You're
he's on the
sending
same page with Trump then. I mean,
exactly. So you're sending an apartheid sympathizer to South Africa while the idea of the so-called white genocide is on. You can basically a recipe for disaster. So, I mean, we'll continue to watch what his movements will be in his new post. But it does.
what I like about this current President Trump is that he does not hide exactly who he is, right?
I think he's too deranged to do that. He's too far gone.
Absolutely. You know,
to be subtle about anything.
I mean, why should it be surprising that he's sending a booster of apartheid as his ambassador when he's saying you Africans are committing genocide against Europeans? You know, when in fact the Europeans own 72% of the land and make 8% of the population. European unemployment is 8%. African unemployment is 40%.
I mean, it goes without saying that white supremacy will do what white supremacy does. What's his name? Gerard Horn wrote a superb book titled "Confronting White Supremacy." White Supremacy Confronted, and in there it lays out the case that the United States has, from time, even regardless of the peaceful governments, have batted for the Europeans with regards to their trappings within the Southern African sphere, be it in Rhodesia, South Rhodesia, which is now Zimbabwe, or Namibia or South Africa, as the case is now. It is always centered about corporate interest, not the people do not matter.
In the Oxford Union debate speech, Malcolm X said, I prefer the racist apartheid regime that let me know exactly where they stand than the United States that preaches integration but practices segregation and racism.
Yeah.
So he said it in 1964, December. That still applies today perfectly.
Wow. Speaking of where the lives of people count for nothing, we go to Congo for our first story. And this story is coming from Radio Deutsche Welle, the German outlets, which says the U.S., DR Congo, U.S. pressure forces M23 to retreat from Uvira. The M23 rebel group withdrawal from Uvira under U.S. pressure could reshape dynamics in eastern DR Congo. The question is Rwanda's influence weakening, or this is just a tactical pause? And it goes further. Rwandan-backed M23 agreed on Tuesday to withdraw from the key city of Uvira in the eastern DRC of Congo following a request from the United States. Wow, request. The rebels entered Uvira near the border of Burundi and Rwanda last week, days after the Congolese and Rwandan government signed a peace accord in Washington, D.C. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the Rwandans' actions violated the UK-US brokered deal and vows to take actions to ensure promises made to the president are kept.